Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Hanson is under this one, and very quickly one gone. And now here's the starting 9.
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Have some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
H, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Robert Hanson. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, like again.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Avisail Garcia.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hanson has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Robert Hanson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Robert Hanson.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Garcia looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 66 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Ready for another shot now. Avisail Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Garcia.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on. Digging in and looking for more. Robert Hanson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Yeah.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they move out in front 7-6.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robertjhanson. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. In there at the knees, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off so he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hanson racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Ruiz.
The 0-1. This is hit the other way. Hanson giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Healy heads for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate, and a relay to the plate, and happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hanson going back on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup.
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today.
Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Rio Ruiz.
Pitch is popped up. And there's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Robertjhanson.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, let's stand up there. Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Love it. Ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Lovett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Lovett.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hanson sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 5-1. So digging in now, Robert Hanson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch for 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Called strike 0-2.
Your pitch, John.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hanson is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He went deep last time up.
Dansby Swanson.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hanson will wait on it, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now Rio Ruiz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hanson on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Robert Hanson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Robert Hanson.
Fielder number 25, Robert Hanson.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Again, a 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he gets him swinging.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-3 the final score today. Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today it's the 3rd and final game. And settling in now, Robert Hanson. He's having a banner year driving in runs. Exactly 130 RBIs for him coming into play in this one. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown. Into the box now, Robert Hanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoke toward third. Healy brings it in. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Garcia
pulls this one in the air out to left. Henson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. Stepping into the box, Robert Hanson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
So stepping in, Robert Hanson.
Left fielder, Robert Hanson.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia is after it. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for...
And that'll bring up Colin Walsh. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Henson has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. Oakland get their 20th home win this year. Kenny Dutton notches his 3rd win of the year. Alberto Velasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that'll...
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Great
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Jake Thompson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
And, Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, this is game 1 of the road trip, and they're coming off a 500 homestand. I haven't been thoroughly blown away by them, but they're playing okay ball. But this is a big game for them, that first one on the road.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Another 1-2 delivery. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Into the box now, Lloyd Hull, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that.
Ready for another chance? Robert Hansen. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 7. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hansen is there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Robert Hansen. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Hansen. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Hansen.
Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. I don't know how he got a piece of that pitch. That's a great pitch. Fastball up in the zone with 2 strikes, and he still was able to foul it off. Pretty nice job of staying alive.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, let's go now. One time, one time.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away. Striding in once again,
Now
Marco
batting,
Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hernandez.
In the air now out to left field. Hanson is in pursuit. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head.
Ready once again, Robert Hanson. He
Now
hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
In there, 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the height. Into the second deck and gone. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 2nd home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Talk about clutch. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and then boom, you hit the grand slam. On the other side, you think...
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States, but what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Stepping in, Robert Hanson.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, the big thing is forget yesterday. They got blown out. Okay, we all know it. We watched it. But this is Game 2. So you just go out and win the game today and start a new streak of your own.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And you see on the graph Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Hanson. And that ends the inning. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 2-0. Now batting, Robert Hanson.
Left fielder, Robert Hanson.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand. Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Marco Hernandez steps in, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swing and a looper to left. Hanson sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside.
Digging in and looking for more, Robert Hanson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 72 for him on the season. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready for another shot now, Robert Hanson. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2.
So digging in now, Robert Hanson. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The A's slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jarrell Cotton notches his 3rd win of the year. Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. Daniel Mengden gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Sammy Palmero. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Sammy Palmero.
Pitch is popped up. Nunez is there for it, and the inning is over. In order go the White. Digging in, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yohan Moncada.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Hanson. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. In now, Robert Hanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hanson.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Now at the plate, Robert Hanson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Robert Hanson.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Almanzar, and he makes the throw to first. Hanson is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Robert Hanson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here played their game and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Chicago White Sox wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Edmund Hudson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Christian Fong wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.
It's a soggy Seattle night, but baseball will be played comfortably underneath the roof of Safeco Field. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in now, Robert Hanson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hanson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A's are gone in order. A's nothing, M's coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Ready for another chance? Robert Hanson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hanson.
And he lays off there 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Let her rip right here.
Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 74 for him on the season, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched.
Digging in to try it again. Frank Blue, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
1 out now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hanson looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Herbert Scadam. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hanson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Robert Hanson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece.
Wait for your pitch up there. All right, one time right here.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 5-3. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. Digging in and looking for more, Robert Hanson. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polito has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Oakland wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Kenny Dutton earns win number 4 on the season. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Chris Heston, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde.
And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now. Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Runner back safely.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mutter ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Hanson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, you come in and you really
trying to pick things up where we left off. Robert Hanson. First offering on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let it fly right here.
From the stretch. And another foul ball.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
The next 0-2. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Anthony Rendon.
The 1-2 pitch. Left field and deep. Hanson racing back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standings entering play here today. Digging in once again, Robert Hanson. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
See your pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Robert Hanson will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
To short. Lustig is right there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Hanson. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Just keeping him close.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flag. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Gustavo Becerra earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Chris Heston couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Yohander Mendez will be on the mound for Game 4. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so a very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Into the windup and the pitch. Robert Hanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He went deep in the contest last night.
Motter
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hanson is after it. 2 gone. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Standing in, Jake Peters. He's currently tied for 2nd place on the team in home runs. Hanson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Mariners are down on 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Robert Hanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hanson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Pitch up there. Let's go, kid. Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Now at the plate, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Stepping in, Robert Hanson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hanson.
Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, I see it. Drive it.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up and knots right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. Ready once again, Robert Hanson.
Robert Hanson.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Into the box now, Robert-Janson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
In for strike 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Lustig takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Oakland A's get the win after.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round until one man is crowned champion. If there is a tie at the end of any round, the 2 contestants will enter a 90 seconds. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Let's see what he can do. That's his first home run. Another home run. No doubt about that one. To go. Another home run. Whoa, that's a monster home run. His 6th home run. And now the challenger, representing the Oakland A's, number 25, Robert Hanson. There's home run number 1. Number 2. There it is, his third home run. 3 minutes to go. Four home runs now. That's number 5. Home run number 6. A majestic home run. 2 minutes remaining. And that one's gone into the second deck. Make it 9 home runs. 1 minute remaining. Make it 10 home runs now. There's number 11. .30 seconds left. And that is going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. He ends the round with a total of 12 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup, Robert Hanson. The round is now underway. A long home run. Another home run. Another home run. 3 minutes to go. That one is gone. That one's out of here. Off the batter's eye. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Two minutes remaining. That is 5 in a row. And that is gonna do it. That ends the round. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And that'll put him into the championship round. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 25, Robert Hanson. Let's see what he can do. And now, the challenger in this championship round, Robert Hanson. Number 2. A very long home run. That one's out of here and into the second deck. 3 minutes to go. It's gone. He has earned an additional bonus time. Home run number 6. That's 3 in a row now. Four in a row now. Make it 9 home runs. 2 minutes remaining. Make it 10 home runs now. His third in a row. Number 4 in a row. And that one's gone into the second deck. That one. 1 minute remaining. There's number 15 in the round, 30 seconds left. Sixteen home runs now. Will be the one that crowns our champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Robert Hanson.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hanson going back on it to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Correa takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And what an open to this one. An inside the park home run to start. Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Third baseman.
Now the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to left. Hanson is there. And that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. National Leaguers out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Robert Hanson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Robert Hanson
in there for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wait for a good one now. Hey, one time, right
He's
now.
set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Hanson.
Robert Hanson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run. 2 down. Ready once again, Robert Hanson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hanson.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hanson ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Now the relay home, and happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hanson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The NL leads it 3-2. Joey Gallo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac. Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Daniel Mengden will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Left fielder, Robertjhanson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. Digging in, Devin Marrero. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Marrero.
Hey, 2 out. Shut him down for us.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hanson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the A's 1 and the Indians nothing. So now it's Mark Canha. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Mark Canha.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hanson racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Canha takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Number 25,
Robertjhanson.
Robertjhanson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
Oh, what a stop on the first. It's there, and he's out. Digging in and looking for more, Ronnie Chisenhall. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the... Ready once again, Robertjhanson.
Robertjhanson.
Hey, get your pitch, C3. Let's go. Come on, let it fly right here.
First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul.
Come on, kid. See it drop.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in.
There we go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, you hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And some trouble now in right field. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Robert Hanson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Easy right here, kid. Hey, like you can.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change it. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the... Digging in, Robert Hanson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up-and-down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
And he is in there.
See it, drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Strike called, 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
2-2.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard. At the plate, Derek Norris. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Derek Norris.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be...
Ready for another chance? Mark Canha. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mark Canha.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hanson has it in his tracks. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's the 6th.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Hanson.
Robert Hanson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard.
Ready for another shot now, Robert Hanson.
Robert Hanson.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours. Hey, get your
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Find something you like up there.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, come on now.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. St. John is on his way home. The tag from Norris, and he is out at the plate. 1 left for Oakland. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hanson is over. 2 gone.
No runner. Cut it.
So now it's Mark Canha. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally,
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hanson racing back. Way in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've widened this lead. Digging in to try it again. Robert Hanson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Naquin is there. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 9 and the Athletics 4.
well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Cleveland Indians blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Danny Salazar earns win number 7 on the season. Andrew Triggs struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Adam Pletko takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 9 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Gustavo Becerra gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the 1 or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
And Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hanson has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. Striding in once again, Robert Hanson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in now, Mark Canha comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mark Canha.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Hanson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Digging in once again, Robert Hanson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
There you go, left side.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Canha in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Devin Marrero.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hanson has it in his tracks. 1 away. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He went deep back in the 5th.
Derek
Set
Norris.
to deliver on 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hanson is after it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Standing in, Robert Hanson.
Left fielder, Robert
Into the
Hanson.
windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he strikes him out as well, so make it back. A 2-0 finish today. Trevor Bauer earns win number 7 on the season. Gustavo Becerra pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the ready now, Robert Hanson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of the season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. Because it's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Maley corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Tommy La Stella 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tommy La Stella.
The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Henson looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Robert Hanson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
La Stella.
In the air. Moving under it, Hanson. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order. Striding in once again, Robert Hanson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lays off 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away. And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in once again, Robert Hanson.
Number 25, Robert Hanson.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he misses there. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Chopped weakly to the left. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Digging in to try it again, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tommy La Stella.
This one's flared out toward left. Hanson coming in, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Robert Hanson. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one.
Here we go.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
1-1. Here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hard liner to center field. Alcantara is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield to get.
Ready once again, Robert Hanson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robert Hanson.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Lined hard toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number one is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, to look at the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Wilson Ramos.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was.
Now batting, Robert Hanson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hanson.
Yep, and the pitch. High pop up. Maley is under this one. And that will retire the side. Stepping up now, Robert Hanson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Robert Hanson.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. St. John is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Alfonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alfonso.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors. Standing in, Robert Hanson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's 1 thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Coming to the plate now, Lorne Mayfield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lorne
Mayfield. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hanson on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So coming to the plate, Robert Hanson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hanson.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lustig is under it. One down. Now at the plate, Miguel Alfonso. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Alfonso.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hanson moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Robert Hanson. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
All right, one time right here.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
They left 15 runners.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays. Digging in, Robert Hanson. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First offering on its way. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this road trip just hasn't gone well. They're 1-4, and at this point in time, the way they've been struggling, you're just looking to get home, and hopefully home cooking will help you turn it around.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Now another 1-2. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Career home run number 649. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0. So we'll take one more look. And settling in now, Lorne Mayfield, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. Now to the plate, Willie Vizcaíno comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hanson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Lewis Woodson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Woodson.
Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Hanson sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Digging in now, Robert Hanson. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Robert Hanson.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Come on, big guy. One time.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect.
Striding in, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Longoria.
Hey, we got 2.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 4-1. Into the box now, Robert Hanson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Robert Hanson.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Chopped weakly to the left. Mostella's got to get rid of it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Great.
Robert Hanson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, big guy.
He'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Robert Hanson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going. They need you right now. Keep
Here's
it going.
the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1 ball.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Wait for a good one now. Hey, no one better, huh?
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up, and they will get the force. And it's so that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.